My name's Jermaine, I'm from Newcastle. I'm a club promoter. I run nightclub events, any sort of events, bar crawls, DJ bookings. We've just done an event at the race course. Just anything really to do with events. I collect trainers sort of, well, I buy them to wear them, but I've got a kind of thing where if I think they're too good to wear, it's like a really weird thing I have, like, I will collect them, so it's like, it's half and half really. So I do buy them to collect them, but I do buy them to wear. So there is some ones that I like see are limited and I think I can't wear them because I'm never going to see them again. I just like to kind of have them, and that's a bit weird, but if it's kind of like there's the rareness scale, so if they're super rare, like I probably won't never wear them. If they're like, oh here, you can just go and get them off the shelf, I will wear them. But if the case that comes to here a little bit, I will probably still wear them, but as soon as it starts getting over there, I just get scared in case I wreck them, then I think, oh, I'm never going to be able to have these trainers again. Do I know how many trainers I've got? Maybe 80, maybe 100, I don't know. Like, I'm going to say 80, that's a good guess. I basically I have a lot of pairs of trainers that I wear, knocking around, just going to work and just doing daft stuff. But if I want to go somewhere nice or new, or I need to make an impression, or I need to make sure I've got clean shoes on, I have always got a pair like that are going to be brand new, like on standby. So I'll have I think I've got like 12 or 14 pairs at the minute, which I'll kind of go, alright, it's time to wear that pair. Then I get them out, break them in. They'll probably be my new pair of trainers, and I'll wear them for nice, like on and off for a few weeks or a month, and then gradually it'll kind of blend in, and then they'll just become a kind of normal pair of trainers until a new event comes up. Things like Supreme nowadays, and obviously the Yeezys and like Off-White and all these Jordans that are coming out, like, I think it is good, like it is kind of, it makes it a bit more exciting instead of just being like, oh, I'm going to buy a pair of trainers and yeah, then everyone gets them. Like, it does kind of give you a little buzz thinking, oh, I've got these trainers and they're so cool, and there was only 50,000 pairs in the world, and I've only seen one person in Newcastle wearing them, and I've kind of got them. So I think it is good. I think it is good for the kind of industry. Like, I know there is some people that take it too far and everything, but like, I think genuinely, like, it is good. It kind of puts a bit more excitement into it. I've never been to a trainer convention. I have actually looked on YouTube. Looked at them, like SneakerCon and all that kind of stuff. I actually was thinking, like, when it goes to London, I probably will actually go. No one really mentions anything. Like, to be honest, I think a lot of people will say to me and they'll go, oh, new pair of Air Forces on you, like, or something like that. People will have like kind of little remarks, like having a joke, because everyone kind of knows that I always wear Air Forces. But in terms of like money and all your waist kind of money, like, to be honest, I don't really buy expensive like clothes. I don't buy expensive coats and that really. So I spend most of me kind of, if I'm going to buy an outfit, like the most expensive thing will probably be the trainers. Or if I went out on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday night or whatever, like to a student event, like I wouldn't wear shoes, so I'd have to put something else on. And people back then, I think it was just like weird things like plimsolls and everything that went through a phase, but I wouldn't really wear anything like that. So it was a bit like, one day I think I just bought up a pair of white Air Forces to kind of be like, I can't remember when this was or whatever, but I just remember getting the first pair was definitely a white plain pair though, which obviously everyone's basically got. And I just started wearing them, and then I think, oh, there's a different colour. Then all of a sudden, like, it just kind of spiraled from there. But I don't think there's been really much choice in Air Forces in the last, like, from about 2 years ago, like previously. But like now there's like a lot. Like I used to have to kind of, I think it was Foot Locker, I would get a few good colours in, a few good pairs, and I would be like, oh yeah, like that's good. But now everywhere, like JD, that's obviously came in. Obviously Off-White have done a few pairs and that. Like now walking around, I used to kind of be the only one that would wear Air Force Ones. To be honest, the ones that I really wanted were the Off-White Air Forces, the black ones. And I was really lucky because basically, I think it was a couple of days after my birthday, and there was a release at end, and everyone was like, oh yeah, you're never going to get a pair. Like obviously there's a Vault pair, which are the yellow, like I think them are not going to be as common than the black ones. And I was like, oh, I'll tell you what, I think my girlfriend was going to work, so I was like, oh, I'm going to go up there with you, and I'm going to go to end, I'm going to join the back of the queue, I'm going to go at like 9 in the morning, and if I get them, I get them. And then the queue kind of went in, and I managed to queue up and get the yellow pair as well. I did actually pay someone to queue up for us for a pair of the Off-White Air Maxes, just because basically it was like the demand for them was so crazy. It was in the Chronicle and everything. It was mental. I just basically wanted to make sure that I got a black pair in my size, so I paid someone to queue, and then I kind of queued and got all that colour. How do trainers represent me as a person? I just think that I'm not like the kind of guy that will put on a pair of smart shoes and smart pants and a shirt. Like that's not me sort of thing. Like, I don't know, like it's just, the just fit is, I think I will wear a pair of Air Maxes in, like, if I go to the gym, which is not very often by the way. But like, I think it's just like, I don't know, it just fits. I can walk in them all day. But me as a person, I don't know, I just feel like Nike. I do like Adidas a bit, like tiny, but like, to be honest, I just think the trainer's choice is Nike. It's just, the brand fits me. I don't know, like, it's, when I was a kid, if I had trainers, it'd be Nike, it'd be like Air Max. So I was running around playing football in the park, running around, just being a kid, it was just always Nike. So as I got older, I got Air Forces. Like, I just think that, I don't know, Nike fits me better than Adidas, I'd say. These are quite new. I got these for Christmas actually off my sister, I think. Yeah, this is a collab, the Carhartt Air Force Ones. The reason I like these, I just feel like, I haven't wore them. I probably will wear these ones though. The reason I like these, they feel like you're in Timberlands, but you're still in Air Force Ones. So they're a bit like, you know what I mean? They're a bit like hard wear and tear, but you're still in Air Force Ones. I think that's why I like them. And obviously they're just like the design and everything. I just love the colour. I just feel like they're a proper winter trainer. I didn't have to get any boots out. I just whack these on. It feels like I'm wearing boots. These ones, I actually didn't even realise I had these till I sorted my trainers out a couple of weeks ago. These, they're just kind of like an off-white colour, but they're just, I don't know. I'll definitely wear these ones though. These will be getting worn. Supreme Comme des Garçons. I had to buy these off a reseller because I didn't get any. Obviously it's quite hard to get through Supreme and everything. They're actually proper naughty. My most favourite, you'll see, are the off-white black Air Forces, which, to be honest, I've got 2 pairs of these. So the plan was, when it comes to a special occasion, I'm actually going to wear these. Like when something massive comes up, I'll definitely wear them because I've got 2. So one's never going to be touched. And these ones, the off-white spare pair of laces. These are probably the coolest pair of trainers since off-white's kicking off right now. And the Air Forces and the black, the go of everything. Like, that's probably the best pair of trainers. If I could pick any pair of trainers to walk around in now, like if I was a superstar or some sort of pop star, like that would be the trainer. I'd be like, this is the best trainer out right now. Off-white Air Max, the black ones. These are unreal. To be honest, I think these ones are actually better than the black, but like black is just like the colour. I've got a few pairs of Yeezys here, I'll show you. To be honest, I'm not really an Adidas guy. I just kind of got these because I thought I'd like to have them in my collection. Just to kind of just have them. I think ages ago I actually done a post about Yeezys and went, this was years ago, and said, look at the state of these trainers, I would never kind of wear them. But then the whole kind of hype thing of them came about and I thought, you know what it is, I'm going to get a couple of pairs, and then I end up going to all the releases and trying to pick them up. I got these from Flight Club in New York. They're really weird. I actually bought the wrong size because the only ones I had, but I wanted to buy a pair of trainers from Flight Club because I was there. I was in New York and I was just like, I need to get a pair of trainers. So these ones basically change colour in the heat. And if you're walking around the hot, probably not going to get it in Newcastle, but go with the green. You can still see the pink stitching as well, so it just looks naughty. Get a good fade on that. I don't remember what the name of them are. Cool that though, innit? Obviously you can see them start as they start cooling down.